Iron Man receives an urgent distress call from a deep-sea research vessel. The transmission is garbled, but the word, Kraken, is clear. Tony quickly dons his aqua suit and heads to the location. Arriving at the scene, Tony finds the research vessel partially destroyed and surrounded by massive tentacle marks in the ocean floor. He scans the area, detecting faint bioelectric signals. Before he can gather more data, a massive tentacle emerges from the depths and swipes at him. Iron Man narrowly evades, unleashing a barrage of repulsor blasts into the water. Iron Man fires a repulsor blast at the tentacle, forcing the Kraken to release the ship. The vessel stabilizes, but the creature turns its attention to him. Iron Man maneuvers between the Kraken and the research vessel, deploying a protective energy shield to block the creature's attack. The shield holds, but Tony's power reserves drop significantly. Jarvis calculates the Kraken's movement patterns. Iron Man fires an EMP grenade, temporarily stunning the creature. The Kraken pulls back briefly, seemingly assessing its opponent. Iron Man takes the opportunity to prepare his suit's underwater mode, enhancing speed and maneuverability. Iron Man launches a swarm of micro-drones to analyze the Kraken's anatomy for weak points. The drones scatter around the creature, collecting vital data. The Kraken crushes most of the drones with its tentacles, but one manages to send back critical data showing a vulnerable nerve cluster near its head. Using the data, Iron Man equips a high-energy spear designed to target the nerve cluster. He carefully approaches the Kraken, evading its aggressive swipes. The Kraken grabs Iron Man in its largest tentacle, crushing his armor. Iron Man struggles but activates an emergency overcharge, breaking free just in time. Freeing himself, Iron Man hurls the energy spear, hitting the nerve cluster. The Kraken roars in pain and retreats briefly into the depths. Iron Man scans the area, but the Kraken suddenly resurfaces with renewed aggression, dragging a massive underwater structure toward him. The underwater ruin collapses, creating a shockwave that pushes Iron Man back. His suit systems warn of critical damage, but he stabilizes himself. Iron Man activates an emergency repair module in his suit, buying time to devise a final attack plan. The Kraken circles him, preparing for a decisive strike. Desperate, Iron Man uses a high-energy distraction by deploying a decoy hologram of himself. The Kraken attacks the hologram, giving Iron Man the opening he needs. Iron Man strikes with precision, plunging the energy spear into the Kraken's nerve cluster. The creature convulses, releasing a massive shockwave that throws Iron Man backward. The Kraken counters with a massive tentacle swipe, narrowly missing Iron Man but smashing into a nearby underwater mountain. With no other options, Iron Man overloads his suit's power core, creating a massive energy burst that incapacitates the Kraken. Exhausted but victorious, Iron Man watches as the Kraken retreats into the depths. He retrieves the damaged research vessel and escorts it to safety.